Hi everybody, and welcome back to the Mother's Day project series, and this is video number 6. I'm going to be making a design in Cricut Design Space for a cute little baby onesie. Let's go ahead and I need to go into my canvas. Just go straight into the canvas. I'm going to click on images, and then I want to go to templates, and I find the baby onesie, so I make sure that my wording and my spacing and everything is going to fit. So scroll down. This one is a pajama. I think that's the same thing, right? I don't use these templates very often. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to use the pajama. Okay, yeah, this will work. All right, so let's go back into text, and I'm going to do hashtag. That'll be right there. And then another text that's going to say team. And the next one would be mom. Oh, let's do mommy since it's a little onesie. Okay, so I'm going to be using my Sawgrass SG500 sublimation printer. Let's find a really cute font for that one. Click on Cricut's, click on the fonts choices. Sorry, I'm having a hard time getting going this morning. Which one, which one, which one? Maybe let's do this one in the word team. And then this one I want to do more like a cute little, one that's like a, not really calligraphy, but has some character to it. Let's see, what should we use? Oh, that one's kind of cute. Let's see what that one looks like. This is the DTC Fluffy Socks. That's perfect. All right, so this one is a little bit too thick, so we're going to go back and change that one to something just like a regular font. Let's try this DIN next CYR. If anybody knows what that means, can you tell me? Because I don't know what that means. Nah, that one doesn't look right. This is my process, people. This is what I do. Oh, that's cute. Let's see what that looks like. DTC Cozy. That's what I like. Okay, so we're going to move that over. I'm also going to bring these letter spacings in a little bit. So I'm going to come up here to letter space. And you can see as I'm clicking on it, it pulls it together. Not quite happy with that, so I'm going to come up here and ungroup it. I'm going to click on that T, and I'm going to use my cursor key to move that over. And the same for this. You can also use your mouse. I just feel like I'm more precise with the cursor key. Okay, that looks great, I think. That's too close. Okay. I'm bring this one over a little bit. Need a little bit of spacing they don't need to touch. Great. This one actually needs to be a small t. That looks cute. Let's bring that up. And we'll do a small m for this one as well. Okay, I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to group this back because it won't move all together if I do not. And we're going to use some coloring. So I'm going to use the hashtag, leave the hashtag in black. And then let's do, I don't know. Let's see what orange looks like. No, because orange and pink aren't going to look good together. So I'm going to do mommy in pink. Okay, let's put that back in black and come over here and turn that one to pink. That doesn't really show because of the font. All right, let's go back. Find something that's a little thicker. This will be probably good. DTC October Daylight. Yes, that'll be much better. Put that one in pink. Now this looks like it's definitely too big for the shirt at this point. So I'm going to highlight the whole thing, and I'm going to size it to 5.0 width. Oops, I don't have it grouped all together. That's why I did that. So let's go ahead and do that. That looks pretty good, actually. Okay, then I'm going to come over here down on the right corner, and I'm going to flatten this. I'm going to be using my Solid Grass SG500. I may have mentioned that at the beginning of the video. It's early in the morning. Let's go ahead and get this printed out. I need to flip it. And I'll go ahead and just so that I don't waste any paper, let's go ahead and do 6 of those. Let's go ahead and do 8 of those. That'll work. Now I'm going to move all these down so there's space in between so I can cut them. I mean, gosh, who knows? Somebody may see this and say, hey, I want a baby onesie like that. And I'll already have this created to go. Okay, that looks great. I'm going to continue. I'm going to send to the printer. Sawgrass SG500. Take the bleed off and print. All right, I'm going to go turn my Cricut heat press on and we'll get going on this. Okay, so I'm going to be using a Cricut brand little onesie. It's a 6 to 9 months. And with that thought, I'm thinking, I'm hoping, yeah, it'll work. The size of my image isn't going to be too small. This is going to be fine. I know there's a much easier way to open this, but I like to make things complicating. I mean, that is not true. Okay. Jokes. Okay, so I want to go ahead and put, let me grab a piece of tissue to put on the inside. Not tissue. So, I bought a ton of infusible inks back in the day. And inside the infusible ink packet comes paper with this. Sorry, I just bumped my head on the camera. And I've just been using these. I do have butcher paper. They both work great. I'm going to put that in there so it doesn't bleed to the back. Onto the back. Make sure it's all flat. Okay, let's give this, I keep bumping my head, I'm so sorry. I'm going to give this a 5-second heat. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to cut out, I'm going to hand cut the image. And I'm going to do it so that it's easier for me to see as I'm placing it. So that I'm not trying to line it up with my cuts, but just closer to the lettering. Sometimes I say things and then I hear myself and I think that made absolutely no sense whatsoever. All right, so let's go ahead and get my handy dandy t-shirt infant measuring thing. These guides are amazing. Just going to try to flatten that out a little bit better. There we go. And I'm just going to put that right here. That's great. Okay, let's get my heat tape. I'm going to put one piece right here. One piece right here. And then we'll go on up get that in the center. I'm not going to press it down yet. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it like that. I'm going to go down a little bit more. Oops. I'll go about right here. Okay, so I want to make sure this is all the way flat. And I'm going to put some more heat tape on the edges. Can we remove that? You know, I still think it's up a little bit too high. Yeah, I want to put it down here more. So let's go ahead and move this up. Okay, back to the center. Try not to touch the ink with my finger because my oils will definitely affect the sublimation ink. I like that there better. Gosh, I don't know what I would do without that guide, I'm telling you. It's very, very helpful. All right, let's put a piece of paper on top. I have this set for 400 at 60 seconds. My heat press is upside down to you because my outlet for this is underneath my desk, like over there, and I don't have anything in front of me, so I had to do that. I'm just giving it a little bit of pressure. And we're going to cross our fingers that this works. I would say that as far as the percentage of failures or successes between heat transfer vinyl and sublimation ink would be that the heat transfer vinyl will work every single time. There's not going to be any ghosting. There's not going to be any problems that the sublimation paper would have. So if you're on the fence between the both, like, do I get a sublimation printer? Do the heat transfer vinyl for a while before you make the investment. Looks like we're done. All right, so I'm going to let this cool and continue on what I'm talking about. Looks like that right there didn't. All right, I'm going to go back. I can already tell that that didn't press. I'll push it a little harder. I did that. I started out with heat transfer vinyl. Between heat transfer vinyl and ink transfer sheets, I have a love-hate relationship because the weeding part of it, yeah, I just got to have more patience is what it is. There's nothing wrong with it. It just takes patience. To where the sublimation ink, the SG500 is the sublimation printer I have. You kind of just make your design and you cut it out and you iron it on, and it does stay longer than the heat transfer vinyl. So, but that means like it's a really long time, right? It stays a really long time. Both of them do. All right, I think that should probably be good for the second one. Oh, I'm uncomfortable with that. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. Okay, so I'm going to let this cool, and I'll go ahead and peel it off here in a minute. Be right back. Okay, so I have to say that even as hard as I pressed, I don't think that this is going to heat press properly. I don't know why this is doing this, but I think you get the idea of the design and how to do it. If you guys are sublimation people, and in the process of me doing this, you saw something that I forgot or whatever it is, leave a comment so everybody can see it. Trying to get this. There we go. It's not hot, but it's not cold, but it's okay. Okay, so far, that looks great. Okay, that was one of the letters I was concerned about. And it kind of ghosted a little bit, not sure why, but it still looks cute. I don't believe I moved it around, but a little bit of ghosting there. Anyway, I'm glad it kind of turned out. This is very cool. Again, thank you for going on this journey of my Mother's Day projects. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I think I've got a couple more projects that I want to share with you. Have a great day. Bye.